Hey everybody, it's your favorite photographer, filmmaker, and everything in between, Janie Watch Production. So, as we advance along my photography journey at my course, obviously I'm taking loads of photos. Went out a few days ago to take some more photos. So now we're going to sit down, we're going to edit them, just going to show you what I do and how it varies from image to image. Now I do a lot of stock photo work, so these will go to Alamy. Please do check out my Alamy account. And please, I don't have a website yet, so please, if you ever need a stock photo, money comes back to me. So I'm just going to take an image and we're going to look at it and see how it goes and see what needs editing, and if it does, see what I do to it. Just open it, bastard. It annoys me when it won't just allow me to drag and drop. So I need to go to photos, photos. We'll start with one of these just because it's cool and interesting. So from my walk, this is where I got. So if I'm just going to edit. Not going to remove background. Just like some filters it has, so we can. Wow, these look bad. I'm a big fan of black and white, but if I'm going to do black and white, I just like to bring everything down itself. I feel that tends to look a bit better than the general black and white. So let's see what happens. We just up some exposure, so that becomes that. I see each image gives a very different feel because this one's very dark and gritty. That's why I took it, because I like it. I want a lot lighter, a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. So if we up some contrast, go up. I like the added contrast. So we're at 12. So if we bring that back down, oh my lord. If we take that back to 12, very different vibe. I go back to 0. I feel like the contrast alone does a lot of heavy lifting. But I think if we go up to 2, but yeah, so once we get to 10, it starts looking brighter. I feel like there's a sweet spot between the two. But actually, no, I'm gonna leave the exposure at 0. I feel like it's a much more enjoyable image. We look at some highlights. Nope. The thing is, whenever I screw with highlights, I never feel like the image gets better. There's like one or two times I ever think, like, oh, the image just got better. So that's invisible. Like the lock in the background adds a lot. Now we get to start playing with the whites and blacks. This is also one where it's like, unless I've done something to the exposure, I, I won't touch it nearly as much. I feel like once you've fucked with your exposure, you then need to start screwing around your blacks and whites because it completely changes the image. So I want this to still have that grit to it. It needs to have that grit to it still, but still feel more vibrant, which we've done with highlight, or with contrast. I'm not going to fuck with color, so I'm not going to make this one black and white. Always take a look at clarity. Always take a look at clarity, but in general, I tend not to touch. Again, all used by use basis. This is a very unique and interesting shot. So why is an interesting look at? So just how I'm following along. It's the original. That's the nick. And never destroy your image. If I actually show you, so if I go to save, you do copy image. Do not destroy your image by doing save. That's why I use Lightroom. But I can find Lightroom free in the store. Hue saturation balance. Because that stuff's not really going to be good. So if we get these, oh, pixel, it's not what I meant. Crop it, then I need to crop it. No, thanks. So original, where we're at. If we open this up. So here's our original image we're going from. This is a raw file. So in theory, this is copied a JPEG. To file, or to file. So we've made a copy. So from here we go. Oh no, so that oh I was just wrong. Ignore that last bit. I was just being stupid. Yeah, yeah. Enjoy looking at my files. There's nothing incriminating on that. Just let me just go back to the copy. This one automatically saves a copy. I forgot about that. I feel like a dum dum. But also, even if you ever do that, there's always ways to get it back. Save. We go back to photos, ready to post, photos out of stock, photos to mix, new folder, photos, edited. Attempt to keep organized as best you can. Even if you're a loon like me, see, it automatically saves it as a JPEG, and that's what you'll use for all your uploads and everything in general. Your rules are just for you because you're a weirdo. But yeah, so that's where we started, and we went from there. So we're back home. So I pull that up. This is the JPEG we made. I think it's quite simple. Yeah. Just keep it simple with your editing in general. Most images will stand on their own. Most of them would be relatively interesting. It's just me taking a photo of the mirror. Now, this one I took specifically for cropping in, but I'm not going to do that here now. So we're going to pick another random one. Something else amongst, sorry, in the field of cows. Uh, they had bulls in and they just had babies, so I didn't get particularly close because I didn't feel like dying. If we look at, yes, I like my plants. If we open this one up, ah, I knew this is one I need to get done right. Focus was a little off. Oh, I really liked this one too. But I was literally, the battery was dying. So I just was in a very big rush to get this done. Before we take a look. I do enjoy stuff like this, but again, it's something to do yourself in a proper editing software because that's just made them yellow. Mm. And black and white, it works for some plants, not always. So this one, I experience exposed down, contrast up. Oh yeah, contrast up. We do the whites. So artificially brings the brightness kind of back up. I think I overdid on the exposure. Switch to that, we bring the whites back down. Contrast. Mm. This is one of the best features. Is just the ability to go original image none. So mhm. The issue with plants, I like to photograph them, so I know this quite well. That it's really easy to make them look fake. Like this is like this image here. It's lovely, beautiful square. Because my camera takes square photos. I set the aspect ratio to 16:9. Why are they all squares? Oh, they're not. Why is that one a square then? Actually, that one's a square. Humans. F8. Yeah, I said 200. Oh, it's too high. It's very square photos. I like rectangles, but it's fine. It works fine, and you can always just crop it to be any aspect ratio you want. Slight tangent, but it's really easy to make plants look really, really fake when you start playing with temperature and all their colors. Like landscapes and animals and people are really forgiving when you start toying with them because they all you're effectively just enhancing the look. But the thing with plants is there's so many little things, like these little brown spots. If I go to color temperature, you can't see them. If I bring it down, they look off. Yes, little things like that that people will notice. As much as you think they won't, they will. Right, need to copy the images. So if we go to hue, we pull the saturation. If we just start saturation, I feel like that's working. Blur, no. Oh, okay. Lag is real right now. I feel like some grain might do this interesting good. Not a lot, just a bit. And there we go. Nothing to overdo. Sweet, simple, gorgeous. Save coffee, please, as JPEG. So I'll go through all of them. I'll pick out the ones I like and I'll edit them to my satisfaction and I will then upload them to my Anime, link somewhere, and just go from there. Photo editing is one of those things that it really comes down to what style you're going for and why you took the photo. So you like I love black and white, but I've had lots of landscapes, as you figured out. A lot of landscapes don't look super great in black and white. But like stuff like this, you can pop that and make it black and white, and it'll look really cool because the details and it's all very intense. And any photographers or videographers going out and just enjoying life get footage, even if it's crappy. Stock video is a real thing. It's great. Use it, and sure, you're not lying about the bull. The sign's weirdly clean. It's new. Didn't like that. But yeah, we just you just go around like very Windows 98. No, was that Windows or was that Vista? Can't remember. But like this, you can make that black and white. You can really make the green pop. You can make the sky pop. There's a lot of contrast there. So when you put the saturation, you make it colourful. It works really, really well. And there's a lot more forgiving when you do that versus plants. I find can be a real pain in the behind to edit. But yeah, so I hope that was enjoyable, educational, and a bit of fun. You witness my work, and I will show you it. But yeah, so a lot of it, just go out, take photo, even the hair shit, practice editing. I'm using Adobe Express. I have an account I can log into now though, so I can use Lightroom and all that lot. Just want to show you that like you can get some just some beautiful pictures. Like simple, we didn't do a lot, and it made it 10 times better to look at. Very intense, very vivid, very violent. It's incredible. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you.